Well, good morning, everyone. It's Lonnie. We are back in the shed, and I just got this package, and I wanted to share it with y'all. It's got to be the most ridiculous packaging I've ever seen. Good sized box, okay? And then open it up, and I have no clue at this point what the heck this thing is because I don't remember ordering anything this big. And I look under the paper. It's more paper. Look under that paper, it's more paper. Look at this. Look at this paper. And all the way at the bottom is my order. Look at this. These are some antenna things for RC cars. I want to get a couple of new ones for these cars over here. So I don't even know what I spent, like $5-6 or something like that. Shipped on these things. Can you believe that? I've never seen, and the dumb thing is they did all this paper, but they put it all on top. This is actually sitting on the bottom of the box. I've never seen a stupider packing job than that. All right, my day is kind of out of whack. I edited video, got a video uploading right now, and I haven't even pulled orders yet. Oh man, iMovie just quit unexpectedly. No, I was rendering my video, iMovie. Jeez. All right, well anyway, let me go pull something and then I'll get that render started again. See, Porsche 930 turbo silver Funko shelf. This was a nice little sale here. I sold another Porsche that was just like that one except a different color, and it sold for big money too. I mean, I've just got, okay, they're over here. I've only got a couple of these cars left total. Like maybe 5 Hot Wheels left. Maybe more than that. I didn't see all these. No, these are empties. So yeah, okay, cool. Anyway, $39.99 plus shipping on top for this car. Man, that's good money. Okay, I sold a Wii Sports complete no manual for $20.99. What? Wait, that's not right. You can't have complete without a manual. I hope that doesn't end up being a problem. I also sold a Zoo Tycoon in there. It's supposed to be, oh, here we go. All right. Yeah, I messed that title up. The sell similars have been biting me lately. But I sold 2 of these. I sold this one without the manual, and then I sold this one with the manual. $20.99 for this one, and the other one $23.99. Plus shipping on top in both cases, of course. We'll ship these in bubble mailers, but I'm gonna put it in a folded cardboard just because those little slip cases, they aren't super strong. So yeah, it's worth it. I sold a Funko Pop. Yay! Toby Shelf. Did I move that shelf? No, it's right here. Okay. Goliath. Sold this one for $10.99 plus shipping on top. And yeah, the Funko Pops are almost done. Been saying that for a while, but they really are. Sold a copy of new Mario Bros. Wii. Super Mario Wii. Okay. This one was pretty scratched up whenever I got it. So I was looking at the comments on my video about the setting up and doing the first clean with the Eco Pro. Well, I cleaned this one yesterday, this disc. I actually need to put it in a better case, and it looks nice now. It didn't look nice before though, I'll tell you that. And you know what, just for the heck of it, I'm gonna test one because a few of y'all said, yeah, but does it work? You need to test it. I'm not gonna test these, but I'll test this one. Okay. So Super Mario Bros. Wii, we'll test a few games. Which way go? Oh, it goes in this way. I know that. Better make sure I don't leave it in there, huh? I'll test a couple more too, just for the heck of it. And I am going to be doing some more. Okay. I am going to be doing some more videos on the Eco Pro. I mean, I don't know how long I need to play this for. I'm just gonna, can we just say this one works? I'm good with that. Let me grab another one. One more. This is a Mario Kart Wii that I cleaned last night. Ooh, this one came out. It looks nice. Looks nice. It was pretty scratched too. I had 2 copies of Mario Kart that I cleaned. Let's see if it reads it. I'm not going to go too deep into this, but I am not planning, though. I get asked about testing stuff all the time. If I make these discs look good, here it is. I'm telling you, this one was super scratched. If I can make these discs look good, then I don't test. I just don't. Like, I don't think, will there be a bad one every now and then? Maybe, but I don't want to add that amount of time to it. You know, this one seems to work fine too. So, and I ran this one through for 2 minutes, I believe, through the cleaner last night. Yeah. It seems like it works to me. Again, I'm not going to test these games very often. All right, enough playing games. Got an order on the Sarah shelf to pull. It is a Total Justice. Hopefully it's this one right here. Yes, this Emerald Twilight Parallax. $12.99 plus ship on top. Next up is a Jurassic Park game for PC. And I've had this a while. I ran it through the cleaner too yesterday, of course. I'll try not to say that every time. Because yeah, I'm gonna be running a lot of games through cleaners. But it's been sitting on this shelf right here for quite a while. I knew it had some value to it, but I just didn't want to sell it till I cleaned it. I don't know if I was planning on getting a cleaner at that point, but yeah, it's in good shape now. So anyway, sold this for how much? 34? Yeah, $34.99 plus shipping. And this is going out to the purveyor of the YouTube channel Eclipse Picking. And I pulled them up and I thought this was funny. I wasn't going to show this, but, and guess what? I'll go ahead and let's see. I'll subscribe and I'll like your video because I know it's going to be good. But watch this entrance. Oh, hey there. It's been a little bit. The old oh, I didn't know you were filming entrance. But anyway, check it out. He's wearing a Jurassic Park jacket. That's pretty cool. So it makes sense you would buy that game, right? So anyway, thanks again, Eclipse Picking. I don't know your name, I'm sorry. But hope you like the game. All right, a couple more on this store. I don't even know if I have anything on the other store. Lex Luthor came back and she bought Wii Play. She actually got a she actually bought a Wii for me last week. I hope y'all are liking it, Alexis, and thank you very much for buying this. All right, one more pull on this store for today. It is this guy. He's in an orange case. Wii Sports. This is a interesting combo game. Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. Disc only. Disc only, got $49 plus shipping. Imagine if you had all the packaging and stuff. I've sold this game, same game, a year and a half, 2 years ago, and it wasn't near this pricey, of course. But yeah, this is a good one to look out for, y'all. All right, nice little stack of orders there. Pretty decent value, and doesn't take up a lot of room. That's the good thing about video games and stuff. Some of the more expensive games, I did pack in like these kind of boxes and resize them down to make them even stronger. Let's do a few questions, y'all. First one from Stony Creek Picker. Hey Lonnie, I was wondering how we can ship with UPS on managed payments. I'm sure they thought about that. Have you heard anything? I haven't heard anything. I guess once you're not using PayPal anymore though, it's gonna be kind of difficult. Like you can't print shipping from the transaction itself. But I guess what you could do is just go to like, let me pull it up here real quick. I mean, it's not as easy. If you go to paypal.com/ship now, then you could still ship with UPS there. Let me log in real quick and I'll turn the camera around. Say like paypal.com/shipnow, and then you can, but then you have to like put all the information in, so that's not going to be very convenient, but you can still do it. And then you'll have to take that tracking number and manually copy and paste it into eBay. Won't be fun, but don't do that many. I might do 5 or 6 UPS packages a week, maybe something like that. But yeah, good question. And then of course you also have the issue where you're not going to have really money in your PayPal account unless you fund it yourself, right? Or you might be waiting on bank transfers or credit card or what. I don't know. It's going to be kind of a mess. It's going to take a little getting used to. Uncle B's old school flips. What do you use to clean up electronics like that guitar pedal? He's talking about had a guitar pedal recently and it was kind of dirty on the outside. Stuff like that. Just about anything like that where I just want to clean off like the surface of something. I use like this kind of stuff. Great Value glass cleaner. That's what I use. And yeah, it does a good job. It's not like an extreme solvent or anything, but I like using that stuff because I haven't seen where it really hurts any kind of finish on anything. I use it on everything. I use it on like sometimes I use it on video game cases, Wii's, anything where I need to clean off the surface. I'll just use that because I find it's not destructive. If sometimes I'll use alcohol if I need to really get at something, but I try not to do that too much because alcohol can destroy finishes and stuff sometimes, you know. So I try and limit the use of that until I have to do it. JR's Vintage Cards and More. I was wondering if you had ever sold pre-recorded VHS tapes. I recently came into several thousand from an estate sale, and the guy recorded almost everything from movies to TV shows, adult, and even Super Bowls and playoff games from 1983 to 2002. Wow, that's something else there. Wow, I mean, some of these playoff games, 83 to 2002, you may not be able to get that anywhere else. We always assume you can like watch anything anytime, but that's not the case. Not all those things are on YouTube, you know. What advice would you give me on how to move so many tapes? Wow. I have actually sold pre-recorded tapes before that I've gotten at garage sales from, I mean, a lot of times if they're like blank tapes that have like shows recorded on them, they will almost, sometimes they will just give them away. You know, like a huge box of them for $5 or whatever. You got thousands, that's crazy. What I've done in the past is I've actually I'll put like 20 together and I'll just make it like $20 plus shipping, and they ship media, right? And I know this is gonna be, you know, I might get roasted here or whatever. Yes, copyrighted stuff or whatever on these tapes. Movies, TV shows, sporting events, they're all copyrighted events, right? So that's definitely a sketchy kind of area there to think about. I've always sold them. I've never had a problem. That's up to you though, how you handle that. But yeah, I'll tell you one thing though, and every time I've listed those kind of tapes, I've never done any research on them. I never even looked to see what's on them really. And I'll just put disclaimers. There may be adult, there may be blah, 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 whatever. I haven't looked at these tapes. And yeah, and then they sell pretty much, boom, as soon as I list them, they sell. And yeah, I mean, with thousands of tapes, would I go through and look at all the tapes? Probably not. I don't know. I wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't take the time to research it, but it might be worth it, especially with some of those old Super Bowls. You could probably watch anywhere, but some of those old playoff games, but heck, even the Super Bowls, I have all the ads and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I tell you what though, you got something worth a lot of money there. Might be a little bit of work. I I don't know what level of research you want to do with it, though. I know I wouldn't do much. It would be overwhelming to me, and I would just want to get them listed as fast as possible. But good luck with it. Jonas was still waiting on my response. My question was your opinion on listing items using your smartphone versus taking photos with a camera and then using a PC Mac to list items. I myself use my smartphone because I find it to be quick and simple, and only use a computer when I need to add things to the listings that I can't on the phone. Yeah, I mean, do what you want. I know my buddy Cincinnati Picker, he does all the listings on the phone. I'm a little, maybe it's an age thing, but I don't enjoy listing on the phone. I don't like it at all, honestly. I'd rather, now I used to take photos with the phone and then airdrop them over to the computer, but now I just take photos with a camera. Where is it? Yeah, now I take photos with this guy and then pull the car, pop it in the computer, and yeah, it's transferred pretty quick. So yeah, I mean, if I did skip over this question before, reason was, I don't know, I don't see a question here other than just do what you want. Like, if you prefer that, then do that. I prefer this. Some of my friends, they prefer to do it like you do too. I am not good at typing on the keyboard, though, on the phone. That's why I don't do it. Frogger Flipping, have you thought about mounting your mini testing TV to the wall? Then you don't have to spend time setting it up every time, and it doesn't take up tabletop room. Setup, I don't know, was that 10 seconds? I don't think the setup time is an issue. That part of the question is not an issue. Tabletop room, it only takes up tabletop room when I'm actually using it, and then it's put away. So I actually did have a TV mounted before over here, and I find that this is way more convenient than that, for the sole reason, look, I've got like, oh, I want to get to the inputs. Here they are. You can pick it up, plug them in, whatever. When I had it over here, I'd be like, you know, like, just wasn't quite as convenient. And then I hardly ever used it. So no, in my opinion, this is a much better, like, for somebody like me that maybe I test on a busy month, I might test 5 to 10 things that I need a TV for. I think that's adequate. Okay, Cajun Reseller, Lonnie, are you going to the Highway 127 sale this year? I am going, very excited. A couple of friends and I are headed to Tennessee and getting an Airbnb and gonna hit sales for a few days. Should have a lot of good video and a lot of fun, and hopefully a lot of good stuff from it too. Looking forward to it. Went to it last year and had a blast. And got a lot of good stuff too. It's a perfect trip for that kind of thing. Perfect trip to go on with friends, because hanging out and doing, like, garage sales are one of my favorite things to do, and actually making money doing it, you know, and it's all write-offable, the whole thing. So yeah, definitely can't wait for that. Aaron Foster, would love to hear more thoughts on new final seller fees. As you dig deeper, it appears you actually start paying more on items. Some of the percentage don't sound competitive against other platforms, for example, music, records, and movies. Also, did you notice it's percentage plus 30 cents, which is essentially an insertion fee? All right. Yeah, I think there's a little confusion about this, about the managed payments, about how much it costs. I've seen other people mention this too, about the 30 cents and this and that, and it's going to cost more now. And far as I understand, and maybe I have a bad handle on this. I signed up for managed payments, but I haven't actually done it yet. I'm just on the list. But when you sell on eBay and you use PayPal to collect the payments, you're paying this 2.9% plus 30 cents per sale. Okay, so like, that's what I'm currently paying and have been paying for quite a while now. The way I understand it, eBay is like, when eBay's managing the payments, when eBay's taking the money in, I'm going to pay 30 cents per order plus about the same, like I think actually a little bit less percentage on the overall. So yeah, eBay is going to be getting more of the money, but now you're not paying PayPal. Actually, it looks like you'd be paying a little bit less overall. So I don't think there's like going to be a huge difference money wise. There's a page here. Well, first of all, I'm going to link this page right here, because this, I haven't read all this yet, which I need to, because like this page has a ton of information, and then it has a bunch of stuff to click and all, like there's a lot. But whenever I clicked on the fee part, here's how it works for most categories. Then they show this bar here that is 10% final value fee, and then 2.9% third-party payments fee. Yeah, that's the PayPal thing, right? And then they're showing 12.35% final value fee with eBay, which, so they're saying on this example it's 2.35%. I thought it was like 2.7%, but whatever. But in both of these cases, you're paying 30 cents on top of that. Whether it goes to PayPal or it goes to eBay, you're paying 30 cents. So, essentially, I would, I mean, you are paying 30 cents. I would not call it an insertion fee. An insertion fee happens whenever you list something. This 30 cents we're talking about happens when you sell something. So, yeah, this is my understanding, is basically there's not going to be a change money-wise, maybe a little bit less. Hopefully it stays that way. If I have this wrong at all, please someone correct me, but this is my understanding. Michelle asks, this is from her husband actually, he asks, approximately how many hours of work do you put in a week? It depends on the week for sure. Like if I go to garage sales, which we're gonna try to go tomorrow, I'm not sure if we're gonna make it or not. It's been raining, but if I'm going to garage sales, I'm gonna say average day for me during the week, probably right at 9 to 10 hours a day during the week. And then on the weekends, I could put in another, for the whole weekend, I might put in another 8 to 10 hours during the weekend. So what would that work out to be? I would say somewhere in the order of 55. I would say probably an average of 55 hours a week. I think that's probably a pretty good number. Sometimes more. Sometimes less, but not a lot less, and not very often. But a lot of that has to do with the fact that I'm doing YouTube also. It's almost like I'm doing full-time eBay and full-time YouTube. Now, of course, they're not both like completely full-time. That would be impossible. But yeah, they're both pretty full-time. They're both close to being full-time anyways. Sometimes one or the other doesn't quite make it to full-time results, but they usually are. So yeah, I would say about 55 hours a week. No, it's never like a 40-hour a week kind of thing for me anyways. Most of y'all that bought tickets to the reseller rally, y'all should have gotten an email, because John sent them out, I think yesterday or day before. Anyway, yesterday. Anyways, reseller rally, if you didn't get the email, it has been rescheduled for June 5th of 2021. We just didn't have a choice. Like, too risky to not reschedule it, you know, like for a whole lot of different reasons. This thing could blow up more stuff could close down. They could close down the boat. We could all have to wear masks during this thing, you know, like it just made the most sense to move the thing. So check your email, and if you haven't already and you didn't know about this, if this is new to you, and you know, make sure you check with the hotel or other travel arrangements you need to reschedule or cancel or whatever you got to do. But yeah, look forward to seeing everyone on June 5th though. Thanks a lot for watching, y'all. Take care. Bye bye.